Why always Nigeria? Why always Nigeria? And this is for my brothers that are desperate to travel. You are desperate to travel. Listen very carefully. Listen.
Oh my god, this is unbelievable, guys. So some of my subscribers have actually tagged me to this video that is definitely going to expose a lot about the Igbo king, guys. This man that is parading himself as the almighty, the overall in Ghana, has actually been humbled. And yes, I've got a lot of reactions, even from Ghanaians, even from Nigerians, who have come out to deny everything that has to do with this self-acclaimed leader, king, whatever he calls himself. Because the Igbos have said it is an abomination. In fact, let me not even explain. Let's watch this video patiently to the end. Hear and see the real attitude and behavior of Nigerians. You know, from the horse's mouth, what this self-acclaimed, whatever he calls himself, is currently up to. Let's watch these videos to the end and I will be right back.
And being from Nigeria, I do reflect upon issues in my home country as well from time to time. And believe it or not, I am very much Nigerian, even though I'm also Canadian. But I have noticed one thing about my fellow Nigerians, that many of us do not want to hear the truth about our country. If anyone observes anything not good about Nigeria and they talk about it, people will come for you and say, oh, it is only Nigerians that speak badly about their own country. But the interesting thing is that Nigerians are the ones who know the most about what is happening in other countries. They are the one who knows how people are suffering in America and suffering in Canada, and how people are paying bills in all these places and life is bad and this is going on and that is going on. What Trump is doing and what Kemi Badenoch is doing and what the UK is doing and what France is doing, that is wrong, and they will have endless debates about these other countries, but will not want to deal with the facts about what is happening in Nigeria, in the home country. If you point out anything that's not good about Nigeria, they go up in arms. So recently I made a video about Nigerians in Nigeria, and I got a lot of comments about speaking badly about your country, and yet they're the ones who will binge watch what UK and America is doing wrong. Instead of focusing on what other people are doing wrong, why don't we focus on what is wrong in our own country and how we can fix it? Like the Yoruba proverb will say, when you point one finger at somebody, the remaining four fingers are pointing at you. So all this finger pointing at other countries and other people and what they are doing wrong is not really helping us. I think we ought to look inward and have meaningful and objective conversations about our country and what is wrong with it. I really applaud people like Adeola Fayehun, who are always sensitizing us to what is going on in Nigeria and just giving us the facts, keeping it real, like she would always say. And it's not just Nigerians. I guess it's an African thing. It would be great if we could take these messages objectively and look inward and take actions that will make our African countries great as they should be. So, for example, one of the issues in Nigeria is the wahala of investing in real estate.
I am from Chicago, Illinois, from the United States of America. And I'm here today on the grounds that everything that I've worked so hard for, even from America to Nigeria, and as I love this country and I fell in love with this country, I chose to invest here. Now, as I come here today, I can see most of my dream and so many of our investments crumbled and shattered. But how can I trust the fact that the more I invest is not protected because of what's going on here? And what we are appealing today, and me as an American from Chicago, Illinois, I'm speaking directly in the camera. But look at our investment now, over 700 billion down the drain. Please, Mr. President, I ask you for your mercy to come at our assistance and help us come to a conclusion with this matter. Thank you.
I've been talking about real estate investment recently, and because of that, I've been watching a lot of videos about real estate investment, both in Canada, North America, and in Nigeria. And I have come across so many videos, as you saw in the clip, of people who have had negative experiences with investing in real estate in Nigeria. And like I said, people will say, oh, don't talk about it, don't talk about it. But these are people's experiences, especially those people who are in the diaspora. I mean, I don't know whether, I'm not sure if people who are at home experience the same thing, but most of the stories I saw, most of the stories I watched on the internet were people who were in diaspora and sending money home to invest in Nigeria. And it is not just, the developers, the private developers that are defrauding people. Apparently, the government also, allegedly, is also defrauding people, taking money from people, selling them land, and then taking the land back because they want to build a road on land that was already approved for these people to build on. And the government cancelling the agreement that they made with people after they had paid millions and millions of dollars, not even naira, dollars for this land, just like that, without any recourse, without any compensation. And then I also stumbled across Adeola's video where she was talking about somebody that she had promoted on her channel to sell real estate to people. And they took people's money and they didn't provide the service, they didn't provide the property. And I could see how she was stressed out because people had put their money in this investment because of her. And then she's saying, please help me beg Auntie Grace.
I just want the people that paid for land or for apartment to get their apartment. So I'm just begging them publicly to do the right thing.
And, I have also experienced it. I mean, I spoke about this in one of my videos. Maybe I'll link it up here or here, of how we also had paid money for land in Nigeria and the money disappeared and there was no land, right? So I guess my message in this video is that you should beware of investing in real estate in Nigeria.
Why always Nigeria? Why always Nigeria? And this is for my brothers that are desperate to travel. You are desperate to travel. Listen very carefully. Listen to this. Listen very carefully. You want to travel, right?
Sir, I am 21 years old boy from Nigeria. I already sent messages to Very Dark Man and many other Nigerian celebrities, but I've not gotten any reply. I met this 60 years old Nigerian woman on Facebook. She lived in Italy. I met her on Facebook and we started talking. Finally, she took me to Italy, removed one of my kidney and abandoned me in the street. Right now, I am stranded and have nowhere to go. I was actually in Nigeria and things became very difficult for me. I started searching for a sugar mommy that can help my life. I was searching till I met this woman that lives in Italy. This 60 years old woman, her name is Mommy Jennifer on Facebook, Mommy Jennifer on TikTok. I sent her a message and we started chatting. I told her that I love her and I love to date her, and she asked me where I came from. I told her that I am from Nigeria, and she also told me that she is from Nigeria but she lives in Italy. She now asked me my age and I told her 21 years old. So I continued chatting her every morning, afternoon and night. Whether she reply or no reply, I continued sending messages to her till she finally gave me her WhatsApp number and I started sending messages to her on WhatsApp. From the day she gave me her WhatsApp number, we started doing video call. She always asked me to be completely naked and be touching myself, so she will be watching me. Whenever she's watching me, she will continue watching me till I release, before she will get satisfied. I was using iPhone 6 when I met her, but finally she changed it to iPhone 12 Pro Max. And also she rented new apartment for me because I was staying with my friends then. And also she bought Lexus 330 for me. She did all that for me without seeing me, without meeting me for the first time. She only see me on video call. We continue doing video call every night. I will be touching myself with a cream and she will be watching me till I release before she will be satisfied. She continued sending 350k to me every month till the day she now told me about me coming to Italy to visit her. I accepted and I was very happy. She sent me to meet one agent like that. That agent told me how difficult it is for Nigerians to travel to Italy. And also he told me that Italy don't allow Nigerians to come anymore. The agent now told me that we are going to do small paper work, small paper agreement, that we prove that I am going to Italy to donate kidney for somebody that is dying. He said, for that reason, they will allow me to travel to Italy without delay. He told me that if we can get a paper like that it will help me to travel to Italy as soon as possible. So I accepted. All the paper he gave to me, I signed all of them. Even one place he took me to in Abuja. After reading everything, I signed and I accepted that I was going to donate kidney for somebody. I was trusting him, thinking that he was helping me to travel to Italy as soon as possible. All the places we went to, I always told them that I am traveling to donate a kidney. Finally, my papers came out and I traveled to Italy. And before I traveled to Italy, this woman asked me to sell the car and some of the properties I have in the house because I will not be needing any of them again. I sold everything and she asked me to add the money in my flight ticket, that when I arrive, that she will give it to me back. I should not be worried. I sold everything and added the money in buying tickets. My elder brother that I told about my travel, he said that I will never travel unless this woman do video call with him. That if that woman don't do video call with him, that he will never support my travel. I told the woman about the video call and she refused to do video call with my elder brother. When I called the woman and I was begging her to accept the video call with my elder brother, she said, if you are not matured enough to travel, just forget it and stay back in Nigeria. That was when I stopped telling my brother anything concerning my travel. I did not let him know anything again till I traveled. When I finally arrived in Italy, this woman sent 2 guys to come and pick me. They picked me up and they took me to a hotel. Finally, they called the woman for me and the woman was like, you know you just arrived. Don't worry, everything will be fine. We are going to see tomorrow evening. But tomorrow morning, those people you are with, they will take you to hospital for small tests. After that test, they will give you a card in that hospital. That card they are going to give you, you cannot move around Italy without that card. So be comfortable. Wait for them to take you to that hospital so you can get that card before coming to my house, so you will be free to move around. I was happy and I was okay. So the next day, I went to hospital with them. They were not speaking English with the doctor. They were just speaking Italian with the doctor. Finally, after discussing with the doctor, they asked me to sign. I signed 2 places, and the other guy with us signed 1 place. They now asked me to remove my clothes and wear 1 apron. I removed my clothes and I tied the apron. I entered 3 different machines in that hospital before I now went and lie down. From the time I lay down on that bed, I did not understand anything again. When I finally woke up, the nurse that came to call me, she was speaking English. She now told me that somebody is waiting for me outside, that I should dress up. She helped me when I was wearing my clothes. When I was putting on my clothes, the pain around my back was too much. So I asked the nurse what happened to me. And the nurse was like, don't worry, the surgery was successful. You will be fine, don't worry. Me and the nurse left that room and went somewhere like a hall, where I met that guy that came to pick me up. The guy started speaking broken for me. The guy said, don't worry, everything don't do well now, bro. Very soon you go see your woman, no worry, everything dey alright. After the hospital discharged me and this guy went and lodged in 1 hotel. And I was like telling the guy, I want to see the woman I came here for. And the guy now told me that this woman you came here to see traveled to Germany. Don't worry, everything will be fine, you will still see her, no worry. This particular guy took care of me for 1 complete week, till I wake up one day and I did not see him again. He left €1,000 for me on top the table where they that room. The guy wrote on the paper, guy, find your way or me I don't work out. Till now that I am talking to you, nobody picked my call again. I am only with €400 now. I don't even have my bags to change my clothes. I don't know where to start. I don't know where to go. I am just outside here in the streets. And also, I am losing my breath. I don't know who to talk to. Please, if there is any...
And fellow Africans that reside in Ghana. This video is going out to most people who reside in Nigeria and in Ghana, who are very ignorant of the way and the process and the behavior and the culture and tradition of the Igbo people. Over the past months now, we have seen activities sponsored from Nigeria and a lot of Ghanaians who want to make money from the internet, casting aspirations on over 80 million Igbos that have been living peacefully with their neighbors wherever they go. Now, I want to make this video to clarify certain things. It is an insult upon the Igbo nation for you to classify any one person as Igbo king. As Igbo king. There is nothing as Igbo king. In Igbo land, we have over 80 million people, like I have said. And across the entire Igbo nation, we have what we call the kings. We call them Ezes or Igwes. Now, across the entire Igbo land, all these Ezes and Igwes, they exist in their different communities, coronated according to traditional laws and custom. Never in the history of Igbo land has any one person been regarded or described or has ever ascended any throne and been referred to as Igbo leader, as Igbo king. We have the Ezaro, we have the Ezenri, we have the Igwe Ezeibuku, we have the Igwe of Onisha, of Newi, we have the Obi of Onisha, we have traditional rulers in Owerri. Across the entire Igbo land, we have prominent traditional rulers that are older than even some of the kingdoms you refer to in Ghana, and some of the kingdoms that people today are beginning to raise dust and insult us. Now, we expect every Igbo person, wherever they reside, to respect the laws and culture and tradition of every person, the norms and values in the societies where they go to. It is an aberration and an insult upon the Igbo nation for any one person to refer to himself as Ezendi Igbo. I will give you a typical example. I come from the Aro Kingdom. The only person, the only traditional institution that I recognize as an Aro person is the Eze Aro and the Eze Arondizog, where I come from. Now, no one person can confer on himself the title of Ezendi Igbo. The Igbo people are a race, we are a nation, and no one king has ever ruled the Igbo nation. I stand to be corrected. And some of you should go back to Wikipedia and the internet to Google places like Aro Kingdom, Nri Kingdom, Nnewi, Ibuku, Onisha, and a lot of Were, Ngwa communities, Ozuakole communities, and all the rest. Go and Google these things. The traditional institutions, the traditional stools from these places transcend over 18th century, 13th century, 12th century. When the Portuguese came here, they met a very structured Igbo land. Now, I can want to apologize to people who do not understand how the Igbos function. Over and over again, Ohanes and Igbo and a lot of Igbo worthy traditional rulers have condemned this attitude of some individuals going out to different places and conferring on themselves the title of Ezendi Igbo. No one person can be an Ezendi Igbo. It is an insult upon the Igbo nations. And we've seen people who are not even traditional rulers in their own respective villages, even in their kindred, conferring on themselves the title of Ezendi Igbo. However, that does not mean that every other Igbo person in your community is guilty of the same thing. I do not have any recognition. I do not recognize any person, any traditional institution outside Igbo land. I do not recognize anybody called Ezendi Igbo, and I am Igbo. So,
festival, whatever festival you want to celebrate, go back to where you came from. Go and celebrate it there. I am a Duma. We celebrate New Year festival also, but we don't do it outside our region. We do it at home. Our land, that's where we celebrate New Year festival. The idea of celebrating New Year festival, your tradition in another man's land, at the same time you want to be king there is something underneath. I ask myself, what is it these our Igbo people really want in Ghana? Must you trouble everybody? I'm sorry, must you people trouble everybody? Why are you happy giving people pain? Why are you happy, provoking people? In South Africa, there is a problem there. You are in Kenya, problem there. Wherever you go in Africa, problem there. Even in our country, Nigeria, you trouble the Yorubas. Everybody's your problem now in Ghana. Why can't you leave these people alone? They allow you to come to their land, to live with them. Is that the reason you will not allow them to have peace? Must you celebrate New Year festival there? Are you king? Okay, it's your culture. You can wake up because you have money. Because they do it in the southeast where you are from, Igbo land or your Biafra land. It's really annoying the way your people behave. They will come here and be running their mouths. I support what the Ghanaians, the National Council is doing. If you don't defend your land, these people will come and pollute everything. They will give you pay. They will destroy that place if you people don't take care of this nonsense now. I don't know why this guy is still living there. He's not from there. He's a Nigerian. I don't know why we are not talking about deportation. I'm sorry. You can keep troubling these people, disturbing them there. Because when the trouble start now to affect Nigerians there, do it in Igbo land. There are nobody there. You are just a businessman there. You can't be king there. Very clear. Get that into the
guys. Manya information for Frobi. Now a breaking news fresh one, and I made a bremono. Now, me mpese me kasa bebre on this very end, but information I'm in Sakano. One of the guys that were inside of Chuku the Jude, if you want and the information when you are Abraham, I want you guys to listen to me carefully, and from other time going on, I'll bring more information as to what is going on. But Kakram in Sakano and I made a bremono inti Yasupa. What exactly is going on, okay? And the revelation I'll give to you guys on this video, it will blow your mind. It will change your mindset straight up. Okay, hold on tight. Let's go and listen to where I got my information from, who Chukwude has been talking to, who Chukwude is calling, who Chukwude has been messaging, who Chukwude and which radio station is trying to work with. Ebusia, come with me again. Come with me again. Breaking news. Count on us for anything that you want to hear about the self-acclaimed leader of the Igbos in Ghana. Ebusia, very, very interesting. Just a day after Dr. Hassan Ayariga gave self-acclaimed King Igbo King, 3 weeks to pack out of Ghana no. Ebusia niama na papa we no washa ase oye no. Medini na ebe peti horses ya na. Ebusia enye easy. Now who say man no day? Who say bear man ni ho? Abi dey Ghana they make rough say you no go, you no go do this, you no go do that. Ebusia. Now, before I will tell you the story, okay? Unconfirmed, allegedly, but from his home, inside the hall, angasa. Boys, kasa. So I will tell you guys what I am hearing. And with me on this platform, Top Gossip, if I hear something, trust me, I go gossip on one time for your mic. Ekanka, if you have to do with what is going on with these Igbos and what they are doing. Ebusia, ele me hu video bi. Na video na me hu ye no. Ebusia, the video is very, very, very bad. I don't know. I can only talk about the video with my mouth, but I can't show you because it's horrible. Totally horrible. Ebusia, you can't watch it. But if you want to watch it, if you really want to watch it, please, you can DM me on my WhatsApp line, okay? DM me on my WhatsApp line, and I'm going to share the video with you. When you see it, that will tell you, so these people that we are dealing with, they are not people we have to deal with now, because if we don't wake up, fight, tomorrow our children will suffer. Because look, Charlie, if you see the video, but if you want to watch, please DM me in the comment section. Let me know. Tell me, Top Gossip, I want to watch the video you talk about the Igbos trying to do what they were doing, slaughtering people and all that. No, I want to watch. I will send it to you. Okay, DM me. I will do that. Now, let me tell you exactly what is going on. Just after Dr. Hassan Ayariga give the Igbo leader until 17th of October to pack away from Ghana. Ebusia, kosa papa na ye. Now let me give you the names of the people allegedly he's been trying to reach. The first person I'll try to be reach Okujetu Ablakwa. And you know, say Okujetu Ablakwa and John Dramani Mahama traveled to the US, right? So allegedly, no, he tried to reach out to Samuel Okujetu Ablakwa to ask him, okay, what is going on? I think you guys said you have my back. Then he couldn't reach out properly because Okujetu Ablakwa was out of reach. Then the next person he tried to reach out to, hey, your ambassador, no, say, hey, ambassador, did you hear what is going on? And ambassador said, okay, I'm also going to reach out. Ambassador tried to reach out Okujetu is out of coverage. You understand? That is what is going on. Afensu, he tried to reach out to some of the big gurus in the NDC and at the same time in the MPP. He tried to do that. And some of the names, no, I'm telling you, said the NDC and the MPP, they are the downfall of what is going on. They know exactly what is going on, okay? So he tried to contact some of the gurus in the MPP and in the NDC. Hey, allegedly, Ebusian, allegedly, he tried to call one of the young MPs in parliament. I don't want to mention the name. Charlie, information where we get for here, no? A dozen. He tried to contact one of the MPs allegedly by name Sami Ewuku. Ebusia, he tried to contact him, but because Emi said he's not that friendly with Sami Ewuku. So he tried to contact those people at the head office, the MPP head office, Angasa, those leadership, the chairman, the secretary, and all that. He tried to contact some people also in the NDC, Benonso, and so, like I'm saying, no, Ebusian, he has already decided, say, he'll be contacting some people in the MPP and the NDC head office. And then also, or contact, but allegedly, the NDC top hierarchies, some of them are in conversation with this guy. Some of them are in conversation with that. But they should remember, so Dr. Hassan Ayariga said, for him, he doesn't really care. He's quoting the laws of the land, the constitution, the Chieftaincy Act. So he doesn't care whether this guy is contacting A or B. But allegedly, no, he has already tried his best to contact the chairman general. Allegedly, unconfirmed. But people close to him, he has already tried to contact those people and see what they can do for him. Ebusian, it is very, very serious. When we talk about these things, we have to man up and talk about it the way we have to. Because very, very important, we have to do what we have to do to take this man out of Ghana. Because Ghana, it's becoming the order of the day. It is very, very important. Now, he has also tried his best. According to sources, was sending messages being there, but high-ranking messages. So I don't know how to put that one. But allegedly, what try say sending a president message say, you people say you protect me now. This Hassan Ayariga guy is trying to tear me apart, and my family is scared. My kids are worried. My wife is worried. We cannot sleep. You can.
Oh my God. First of all, based on the video we saw about the self-acclaimed leader, we remember that Honorable Ayariga has given him an ultimatum to leave Ghana on the 17th of this coming month, October. I thought maybe as a king almighty that he is, according to his fellow brother, Igbo brother, he said, they don't recognize him, they don't see him, they don't know him. So I was thinking he could really, come up with something, very meaningful this time around to say, let's resolve issues. And based on all we've had here, allegedly, I don't want to interpret it for you. It is a very shocking one that at the end of the day, this man is trying to play smart by contacting the authorities. In as much as a Nigerian, you will think Ghanaians are joking. Ghanaians are not joking. The steps and measures I have seen that Ghanaians are taking to making sure that this one man, particular man that has been tormenting the country, its citizens, from this to that, will be eventually humbled. I wait to see that day. I wait to watch that day as it unfolds. And all this that I've heard has given me an eye opener, an insider. It's not funny. It's not a joke. So if you're thinking it's a joke, this is not a joke. Honorable Dr. Yarega and his team have said that until this man leaves the country, they will not rest. This is really, really interesting and very, very serious. So if I were this man, instead of, parading himself and doing all these things, causing a lot of chaos in the country, I will pipe low. But I can never be him and he can never be me. That is why he will definitely continue to experience problem upon problem until he sees or he comes to the end of his stay in Ghana. Exactly. So guys, you have also seen, based on the video I shared of Nigerians, whom they truly are, exposing what Nigerians truly are. How desperately they go at every length to make this money will make you shudder, will make you marvel. And these are the people that will say, we travel to all this country, we are go-getters. See, it permits me to say there are exceptions. But you see, the vast majority of Nigerians, this is how they are. Trust Nigerians at your own peril, at your own risk. Guys, I don't want to come here and talk too much because I've been talking. So I will leave us at this point. Based on all we have seen here, share your thoughts in the comments. If you like it on here, please stay subscribed and share this video for more people to see, because more evidence will be out. Even though I don't want to go in details of what I have heard here today, I just want to watch and see how everything unfolds. Share we are on this internet together. We will see the end of what all the shenanigans of this man from the beginning till now is definitely going to lead him to or land him into. Let's keep our fingers crossed and watch. Yes, this is where I draw the line. I reserve my comments until I see you in my next one. Ciao, ciao.